Diego Elias, the number 4 seed, taking on Mustafa Asal, the number
Markets,
2
Canary
seed.
Wharf Classic
Second
2022 semi-final match. Diego Elias of Peru to serve, Mustafa Asal of Egypt to receive. Best of 5 games. Lovell.
So he kicks off the second semi-final here at Canary Wharf.
Down. Hand out. One love. Yes, led. One love.
I mean, he does back up incredibly well, and we've seen that with the events that he's won. Again, going back to that US Open, Mustafa Asal. But I just wonder if having 2 months off, yes, he's been training very hard and he's been preparing, but you can't replicate a glass court, high-intensity match with all the emotions and all the extra movements. But then I go back and I have this conversation in my head that he didn't have to do brutal movements into the front of the court. He wasn't playing someone like Ferris Dasuki, he was sending Mazen into the front and doing that, you know, so that will be his saviour physically,
yes,
I feel.
led. Yeah, there was enough room there. Yeah, one love.
Well, we've already got oohs and ahs, Daryl. Already got oohs and ahs.
Yeah, absolutely. Going back to what you were saying, Joey, I was just waiting for the end of that decision, but I think he just does back up well. Yesterday, I don't think, although it was long and there were some brutal rallies towards the end of the match, definitely the first half of the match was very much a very patient,
quite
waiting
steady
game from Joel Makin and from Mustafa Asal. So I don't think that would have necessarily hurt the body. Maybe a slight mental thing, maybe an emotional thing. It was quite an emotional match.
Yeah, it was. I mean, this is the perfect start. It's a very aggressive start.
It's just a great angle.
It's got that tremendous maturity of being patient and being able to just go up and down the walls, waiting, and then suddenly he's got the artillery to create the unexpected.
For me, it's his ability to hit hard and low and really snap the ball across his opponent.
His opponent is the most naturally gifted
1-2
reader of the game. I mean, he's just... Let's talk about the technique of Ferris Dasuki being possibly one of the best technique out there when he's in good order. But just the natural squash playing ability and the movement and the hitting and the court awareness of the Peruvian Puma is very apparent.
Yeah, it always impresses me, Joey, how easy he makes the game look. His technique's really simple.
Player review, Elias on the yes-let decision.
What's interesting here is he's not made a meal of this with his swing. He's not made a meal of it with his swing.
just whether the ball was too fast to the right. Does Jason think he could have stepped forward rather than going back?
I mean, again, in those scenarios, it'd rather be looking
Yes, left is upheld.
from the
Elias has no reviews remaining. 1-2.
referee's point of view, going for the
Right
let ball
side,
rather than giving a
Elias
straight,
serve.
because then that would create a
If you
situation where
can,
players will look.
Elias, play the ball, please. If you can, play the ball.
Jason Foster just showing his technique there. Quite nice, actually. Forehand.
He has got a very nice technique. Good squash player, Jason.
Very good. Does help. Yeah, that was slick. Very slick.
Hand out. 3-1.
He's so good at that, just picking you off from a position you're not expecting. Patient, 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 and snap, and the ball's gone before you know it.
Hand out. 2-3.
The sloppy error there from Asal. Fairly cagey start to the match, as we talked about before with the best of 5, transitioning from the best of 3 to the best of 5. Both players feel like they have a lot more time than they did in the last 2 rounds to really settle into the match. You sort of see that with the opening rallies.
Yeah, definitely. And there would have been quite a bit of... That's very heavy again.
Hand
Wow.
out. 4-2.
I mean, he's just beaten him by sheer power there. That was... Intrigued to see if Diego looks to try and start threading in that boast. He does like to work the boast in. What's happened there?
Okay, thank you. 4-2, right side.
That's nice to see. That was good from Mustafa Asal. He just caught Diego with his swing, stopped, and then Diego hit it in the tin and then panicked that Mustafa was going to try and take the point.
It's slightly on edge.
Yes, let. 4-2.
Oh my word. It's done it again. I mean, these are extreme movements. They take up a lot of energy. They look impressive, but they take a lot of energy out of your legs. See the lady wincing there in the front row. She's got a bit of glass to protect her, so the raging ball's not flying through.
Is the court okay? Are you happy to continue?
Is the court okay? Yeah.
Good old Jason Foster just making sure the court's okay and not Mustafa.
We're okay, thank you. Are you okay, Mr. Sal?
Oh, there we go, yeah.
Hand out,
It's
3-4.
good that he asked last about Mustafa. He's not afraid to throw his body around. We've seen that time and time again.
For a big guy, great athleticism. Really has got some dives in the locker if he needs it.
Well, we know who that is with the cheers. Just getting the ball back. So locked in at 4-all, steady start. Even Nicky enjoying it.
Good to see the Swiss rocket in the crowd.
No, it's good that Ken allowed him to sit next to him.
Well there.
Oh. I'm still here. Daryl hasn't walloped me in the stomach. I'm just appreciating the power of the hitting. It's deafening. It's patient play, though, from Elias, isn't it?
Yeah, he's just soaking it up. I think that's what he needs to do, to be honest. This type of medium pace.
Tidy.
Suits Diego's
Yeah,
game.
it's good work.
Best rally of the match so far.
Yes, Lex.
We can't believe it. He's going to review it. 4-all in the
He's done
first.
enough to clear the ball.
I think he lost his
Mr.
review.
Asal is going to change his broken racket.
He did. You're right, because he reviewed the initial let ball that he thought was a stroke that was upheld.
Really early on.
Yeah, why is he? What's the matter with his racket? Is he broken it? Because the strings are okay. It's understandable. I wouldn't be surprised if he breaks rackets sometimes when he's just by hitting it so hard, rather than actually hitting it on the wall.
I can't believe that.
By just unwrapping the grip of the fresh racket. Straight on.
I don't know how he does that. As a player, I always struggle to use a grip straight out of that wrapper.
Oh yeah, I mean you had your own grip because the thickness of grips varies so much, and also grips that come primarily on a racket. They're not the best, are they? But he's obviously absolutely over the moon with it. He's barely only hit the ball once, and we're back in it now.
Interesting, because a lot of players have, multiple rackets ready to go, gripped up, different tensions of string. Not often you get one straight out the wrapper. It's obviously been freshly strung, but a bit of a surprise.
I'd like to see
And out.
the Puma, when he does take the ball short, being a little bit more accurate. It's quite heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, the ball's obviously hugely hot and it's flying around, but
I think he's just a little bit wary at the moment. Same way that Joel was a little bit wary yesterday at the start of the game. Not firing the balls into the front with too much conviction. Asal lulls you into this type of game though. He's very clever at doing it. Really patient up and down the walls, and then like a Viper, he'll just attack when you're not expecting it.
Yes, let. Player review Asal on the yes, let.
it's a good decision here, because for me, he's slightly pushed him into it as well, and it's a bit of kind of Diego trying to get out of the way, not being allowed to get out of the way. I don't know how much intent to play this ball. He's pushing him there with his arm.
And the ball's a little bit deeper in the court
Yeah,
as well,
but yeah, watch this though. Watch, he's pushing him with his arm. It's not pushing him to get him out of the way. It's pushing him to put him in the way. So that'll be upheld as a let ball. Well, it won't be. It'll be a stroke. Goodness
Stroke
me,
Asal,
amazing.
decision overruled. Asal has one review remaining. 6-4.
I thought he was holding him in there, but what do I see?
The video ref must have just deemed it to be a little bit too close to Diego, and
It's a bit worrying to give that. That's a contradiction of what happened earlier with...
Down.
There's the error after that, which is not what the doctor ordered for the Peruvian.
7-4.
7-4. I would like to see Elias just use... He's got such a wonderful working post, and I think that would keep Asal a bit more honest in terms of having to cover the opposite area of the court, particularly when they're hanging tough down that backhand side. If it's not completely tight from Asal, when he's hitting tight, you can't post the ball, obviously.
I think we'll see more of that as the definitely as the ball softens off. But as you know, Diego was to lose this first game, for example, I think he would have to play a more expansive game in the second.
He'd done enough to clear the ball. 7-4, right side.
I think it's this one, Joey.
Well, yeah, he's certainly not getting what he wants from that situation. On the forehand side, particularly improving for him. There's been a few times he's stopped, and it's just been given as a let ball.
I think that's why he's a bit frustrated as well, just because he had that stroke given against him, and now
It's a bit
another
soft,
unfortunate
isn't it?
error.
8-4.
A little bit soft, the kind of errors coming from the back of the court.
I don't feel like Asal's had to play that well to get to the position he's in so far. Been very solid, but Diego just been a little bit weak so far, I feel.
Nice variation. That's a lovely pattern from Asal.
Touch it in the back of the post.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a lovely hold.
yeah, it was strong, very strong rally. That was one of his best rallies of the first game
9-4.
from Mustafa Asal.
Diego's used to dishing that out himself to other people. Not used to being on the receiving end of that.
No let. Player review Asal on the no let decision.
It's the first real short one that Elias has got to fall nice, and I mean, there's no way he's going to get a let for that.
Absolutely no way, Joey. That was a lovely counter drop. Great balance, and I think there was a line to the side.
First one, has stayed really, really short. So a review by Mustafa Asal. The original decision being a no-let, which we feel is going to be upheld.
Asal has no reviews remaining. Hand out, 5-9.
Oh, he's lost his footing. He's back up.
Yes, let.
Yeah.
5-9.
He was trying up to get a stroke.
Yeah.
He's trying.
Sufficient recovery. 5-9.
I don't
Do we
think
need it
Diego realised
I can't see anything.
he hadn't gone back to the tee.
No, it's okay.
He would have got it. He made a recovery. He recovered. 5-9, right side.
He's done well not to hurt himself there. He slipped a few times in that back corner. Great play from Diego again. A nice soft drop at the front, setting up the winner.
6-9.
Joey's just started to move the ball into the front of the court a little bit better. A loose counter from Mustafa and rightfully punished by Diego.
Well, it makes, for me, I mean, I just feel with the movement that he possesses and the way he does read, I know the threats of Asal, but he's got a good short game when he really believes in it. He's got to move this powerful opponent around. He's got to try and get into him physically. You know, he's a heavy, powerful build. Can't be playing just in one area of the court. This is so much better. These movements will be sapping the quads of Asal. They just can't move like that and not have lactic acid building up over periods of time, Daryl. You know fully well, you know, the efficiency of movement. They look impressive and it's hugely gymnastic, but that takes a lot out of the legs.
I agree, the last 3 rallies have been much better for Diego. Oh!
But then he does that, you see. He was brilliant at stopping momentum of his opponents. When his opponents are getting back into it, one opportunity, and he finishes it. It's been a terrific first game, really. Would like to see more of an improvement from the Puma. And we've had well over 20 minutes for this first game.
Oh. Might have winded him.
You okay?
He'll be all right.
Let's hope he's all right.
He'll be all right. He'll be okay.
Are you okay, Mr. Elias? So yes, let. Yeah, he would have got the ball.
Where is the line? Just explain that to me. Where is the line to go to the ball?
Yeah, you were.
This time.
Yeah, you would have got the ball. 7-10. Excuse me. 10-7. Game ball.
I mean,
Are you able to continue, Mr. Elias?
Go ahead, back.
Yeah.
Tough one. Ball just popped out.
Game
back
ball.
to Asal.
It's going to hang tough here. Let ball. 3 game balls for Asal to take the first. Very powerful again. Oh my word. Oh, goodness gracious. It's gone cross court. Oh my.
Oh, so powerful.
No net.
Well, crowd love that. It's the biggest cheer we've had all night, I think.
They found their voice.
Hand out, 8-10, game ball.
So it's 8-10. Reiterate, not 7-10. Two game balls with Mustafa Asal. It's a great shot. Oh, it's brilliant.
Well played.
Brilliant from the Peruvian Puma. He's got it. He's got to believe that he can take these balls in. He's got the technical capabilities. He could do it. He's responding, Daryl.
9-10.
A smart play though.
Game
As you
ball.
say, Asal's such a heavy mover. To get him to go in, come back out again and go in again is a really difficult movement.
Well, he's throwing everything at him here. He's got to try. He's on the ropes. Wow. He's made the error. All credit to the Peruvian Puma. He was on the ropes. He was ducking and diving the big ones.
Win by 2 points. Each
Coming in with a
player has
haymaker.
one review available.
And we're into a tie break. Can't write it. Over 25 minutes. Oh, is it appeal?
Video referee decision on the Elias appeal. First of all, can we check Elias's pickup in the middle of the rally?
So we're going to look at the
front
pickup.
corner, forehand side. Check the pickup. The out was good, but it was the pickup.
That was good. No, it was double. It was 2 bounces. That was 2. It was 2. Yeah. He's conceded it.
Elias has conceded the point. Thank you.
Fair play. He's seen it on the big screen
Hand
and
out,
conceded it.
11-10.
Very fair,
Game
especially
ball.
10-all.
Another game ball. 4th game ball for the Raging Bull. Good service. Oh, he's going for it. Has he got that? Score. Great shot. Oh, wow, that was great stuff.
Hand
Terrific
out.
stuff.
Joey, fantastic combination play.
11-all.
Take the ball in the front, and then great width. That's what he's got to do. He's got to move Mustafa into the front, go back in, send it back.
It's the post.
Down.
It's an error. Testing times, we're up to half an hour. Half an hour
12-11.
for this
Game
first game. Some of the best of 3 matches were barely half an hour themselves.
Yes, let.
He's trying to hold him in there.
Review Asal on
got
the
to-
yes, let.
Yeah, I'd like to see this
Yes, that's why.
on the video.
He's dragging him in a little bit.
It's a let. It's a let.
He's got to not, he's doing
review
that, and it's
Asal
not good. I'm not,
On
you
the
know,
yes, let decision.
watch this. He grabs him and he's pulling him, he's pushing him in. He's trying to push him in a
I
little
think
bit
Diego's expecting him just to go behind him.
there, and he's pushing him in. the arm goes on the body to push him in. I don't know why he should be doing that. He just got Mustafa needs to concentrate on his actual
Asal
shot.
has no reviews remaining.
And not be doing
12-11,
that because it's
game
distracting
ball
from his own technique.
Yes, yes.
I think sometimes you just have to make a bit of an effort to go round. You can't always go bang through someone.
Game ball for Elias. Take this monumental first game. Oh.
No let. Player review. Elias on the no let decision. Miss Elias, let's look at the replay. Miss Elias, no comments.
Well,
please.
let's have a look
Thank
through
you.
this, Daryl. Let's have a good old look. The shot played was a good quality shot from Asal. To me, I don't think he did anything wrong there.
I think he's just left his leg there enough.
You think so?
Just watch. You just. The thing is, on the replay, it just doesn't look as heavy
No
a
let
contact
decision
as it
upheld.
actually
Elias
is.
has no reviews remaining.
I understand why they give a no let.
Hard to see, but
Yeah.
I felt this.
Okay, Mr. Elias, I saw Mr. Asal stand up straight, giving you access to the ball. Hand out, swell ball.
It's really subtle. It's quite clever, but it's a no let
Well,
in this situation.
it
from
goes
Joe.
on. The first game goes on. Waiting for an opportunity from that left-hand wall, switching the play. It's the trouble this is.
It's got it tight.
It's an outrageous get. Very good. Everything was absolutely fine. No.
All balls were good.
All balls were good.
No, let's keep playing on. No.
It's fair to check the ball.
I'm satisfied the ball was good. Play on, please. Hand out, 13-12, game ball.
I do think that was good.
All balls were good.
This
Play
was
with
an
it.
unbelievable get. That was
Yeah,
brilliant. No, it was brilliant. It was like a kind of Jancha get where
Yeah.
he used to chip it up really high and soft. It was a terrific get. There's nothing wrong with that, Daryl, at all. It was a very, very good get.
13-12.
I think he got it.
Game
Clearly
ball.
got it.
So
on the
good
replay.
reffing by Jason Foster. 13-12, another game ball. Oh. Just moving slightly as he played that.
13.
That was the difference.
Maybe anticipating a little bit of contact, I don't know, but
Just moving.
tell you what, Asal, in my experience watching him, is so good in these situations. When it's close, when it's tie breaks, he always seems to find a way.
He does find a way. He does find a way. Locked in at 13-all.
Really patient again.
Did well, the movement was a bit dodgy there and he got through the interference.
Really lengthy rally, this one.
The whole game. It's been unbelievable, really.
Asal wants another new record. He's already got the record for the longest best of 3. Now wants the record for the longest best of 3. Best of 3? It's not best of 3, it's best of 5.
Just know something's going to happen in a minute. Absolutely nuts in South America. I reckon a load of people have flown up to Machu Picchu.
Hand out.
Oh, that was a scandal. That was flat as. What a time to produce a cross-court nick. Game ball again. 14-13. Oh, that's an... And he responds brilliantly. He won't go away.
I told you, Joey, he finds a
He
way.
will not go away. This is a great shot. And he's having a sly look at the Peruvian Puma there. It was quite... That's a great shot. Brilliant shot.
Stroke 2. No, Mr. Asal, stay on court. I saw the contact, and it's a stroke, and he's prevented his shot. You've lost review, there's no reviews. Hand out, 15-14, game ball. Play on, please, Mr. Asal.
Well, there was contact somewhere. Had
Very
to be.
difficult to tell.
Well, I mean, his elbow.
Yeah.
It was actually his elbow.
Yeah, I agree. You can see it on that.
There's no way he's going to hit the ball like that, Diego, is he? Otherwise, they'll... ...37 minutes as Diego Elias tries to put this away. He's under pressure, though. He's made the error. He's made the error.
Elias leads. 1 game to love.
The straight drop shot. The Peruvian Puma has played the longest singular game of his life. He has to have done. Just asking about the ball. Oh my goodness. Just shy of 40 minutes. 16-14. Puma leads 1 game to love.
Well, it started off a little bit cagey, a little bit slow, but boy did that pot up towards the end of the game. Diego showing his class really to come back from an unassailable position. Hitting some fantastic winners at the end of the game. Asal, I said he finds a way to win. He didn't manage to find a way to win that game. An epic first game, 1 love.
They
Diego
in 16.